Whether you're opening a storefront on Main Street or launching an online Etsy shop, starting your own business takes some bravery, especially when starting that business means starting over.
Luckily for one woman in Maine, bravery and starting over are two things she knows well. And now she's using her own story and small business to help other women rewrite their own. Growing up, Autumn Schmidt's mother always wanted to instill a sense of strength in her daughter.
So my mom had been through domestic violence situations, and I'm an only child, and she just said, like, my daughter is going to know how to defend herself and take care of herself.
At first, that strength came from karate.
So I was very committed. I spent all of my high school career. I played basketball in high school, but really karate was my focal point.
What did you like about it?
Everything. We also studied Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, judo. I boxed. We did a lot of things, and what I loved is I loved the structure, but I loved the empowerment. I learned that my body could be used as a weapon if needed, and it was powerful.
After high school, Autumn apprenticed at a hair salon and quickly realized it wasn't the right fit.
One day I was just done, so on a Friday I quit. And on Monday, I enrolled into Thomas College for criminal justice.
Autumn would go on to get her master's in criminal justice and was eventually hired by the Kennebec County Sheriff's Office as a court security deputy.
Got to know judges. It was my job to protect them as well as other court personnel. And then I was doing transport. And so that was a highly stressful job. I would transport inmates all across the state by myself, and sometimes it was 8 to 10 men and me.
From there, Autumn was hired by the Augusta Police Department, where she completed her training at the police academy. A few years and police departments later, an injury on the job left her feeling hopeless.
And I wish I had this really cool story to be able to be like, I was doing this thing and this happened. That's not what happened. I have a herniated, torn, and degenerative disc all on my lowest back. Overnight, essentially, my doctor was like, yeah, so you're done. I became very depressed. I was couch-ridden for 6 months. I was in physical therapy for 5 days a week. I couldn't sit for long periods of time. I couldn't stand for long periods of time. So I was really in a pretty depressed state. And then I met Tony Robbins. Not really, I just met him online.
I think you need 3 skills. Skill 1, you have to get good at the science of, or just the recognition of patterns.
Tony Robbins is a highly acclaimed motivational speaker known for his high energy and business strategies.
So once you understand patterns, you have less fear because the world is in chaos anymore.
I watched his videos and his clips, and I just said, you know what? I can't be the only person that has gone through this or is going through something.
Autumn wanted to take her background in law enforcement and martial arts and turn it into a way to help other women feel strong.
Welcome to the She's an Asset podcast.
That's where the idea for She's an Asset was born. What started as a podcast connecting outside listeners to the inside world of law enforcement has bloomed into a women's empowerment business.
If you are ready to become the most powerful version of yourself, then this is for you.
I've spent a lot of time in disempowerment. That's the truth, and I think that's why I'm just really focused on teaching women that it's right here.
Autumn is now helping other women find their inner strength by teaching self-defense and spatial awareness courses, as well as personal development seminars.
One of the barriers to self-defense is if a woman wants to learn how to fight, she's going to go to a martial arts dojo or a school or a club, and she's going to learn how to fight. I have a lot of women who just want to know how to protect themselves, but don't necessarily want to go roll around on the mats, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I put them in chairs.
Turn around, break your knee, go.
I'm bringing in your body. I'm bringing in your mind. I'm bringing in your intuition. It's really what has helped me to overcome really hard things in my life and to be able to keep going. I call it failing forward.
By using her own experiences with body image, bullying, and being able to defend herself, Autumn is hoping to inspire the next generation of empowered women and beyond.
I hear a lot of women say that it's just easier to go with the flow. We've all been told to be nice, right? Be nice. Can you just quiet down? Stop overreacting. We have a slogan, and She's an Asset, and it's called Stay Difficult. And the idea is staying difficult is just listening to your intuition. Let's be true to you. And that is you staying difficult But if you can just listen to your gut, that can save your life.
Stay difficult. It's a
I've
nice
never
motto.
heard that line before. It's a good one.
So She's an Asset is hosting a women's leadership and empowerment event at the Hilton Garden Inn in Bangor on Friday, April 10th. There are 2 sessions available to attend. For tickets and more information, just head to the 207 section of our website and app. And here's a quick little self-defense tip for everybody watching. If you have a set of keys and you get a keychain that's kind of like the shape of a bracelet, so big enough that you can hold it. If you attach it to your keys, if you feel threatened and you feel like you have to defend yourself, you can just hold on to that bracelet or keychain and use your keys to attack the person. So just a little tip that you can pick up from Autumn, and She's an Asset, but there's lots more that you can learn from her as well.